Welcome there, and in this video we'll be talking about JavaScript. So we'll be looking into the core concepts of JavaScript and what we actually need to know about JavaScript. So if you're a beginner, you're just starting out or you're just trying out um, JavaScript for the first time, then I think this is the best place you can ever find um, something that will take you step by step to where you're actually heading to. Okay. So as you know, I'm Wisdom, and in this series, I'm going to be taking you through um, JavaScript, right? So let's get started. But before we dive into any stuff, let's first of all look at the brief history of JavaScript. All right, so let's look at a very brief history of JavaScript. All right, so first of all, JavaScript was created by Brendan Eich in 1995 within a period of 10 days, right? So JavaScript was created within a period of 10 days. Okay, so it was firstly, I think it was originally called Mocha, then renamed to LiveScript, and finally renamed to JavaScript, just to ride on top of the popularity of Java. Okay, so and later on in 1996, Microsoft then introduced its own version called JavaScript for the Internet Explorer, which actually caused different browsers to have different kind of syntax and all that, and it caused browser compatibility issues. You get okay. So and due to this fact and effect, in 1997, JavaScript was standardized by ECMA International, ECMAScript. I know we must have heard about ES6 and all that, right? So JavaScript was standardized by ECMAScript to unify browser behavior, right? So we cannot be having different types of programming languages in different browsers. It's not making sense. So if we are all in the internet space, we should make use of one actual programming language for every browser, right? So I think that was cool and made sense because if I'm on Chrome, if I'm on Firefox or Edge, I don't need to think about kind of programming language. So we know that okay, we are all making use of one programming language, which is JavaScript. Okay, so in 2009, Node.js was released, allowing JavaScript to also run outside of the browser. So before this time, JavaScript wasn't able to run outside of the browser. So everything JavaScript is browser based because initially JavaScript was created for the web, right? JavaScript was created for the web, like we told you or I said earlier. It was created within a period of 10 days, right? So 10 days, creating a programming language within a period of 10 days. You know what that means? Oh my God. So JavaScript was created within a period of 10 days, right? So in 2009, Node.js was released, right, which helped and also made JavaScript to run outside of the browser. So currently, we can use JavaScript to create games. We can use JavaScript for games, for animations, right, for back-end logic, server-side logic, right, which is back-end for AI. You can use JavaScript for a lot of things, right? Mobile applications, you get. So now we can use JavaScript for mobile applications, web applications, back-end, AI, gaming, and a lot of stuff, right? Okay, so Node.js actually changed the concept of JavaScript entirely. So in 2015, ECMAScript 2.15, which is ES6, introduced features like let, const, arrow functions, classes, promises, modulus, making JavaScript modern and powerful. Okay, so this also led to the some advanced concepts that we have in JavaScript currently, and I'm loving it because just imagine some of these things were not introduced, then JavaScript would have just been like, okay, I'm going to forget about that. So in the next part, we also know that ECMAScript. Okay, so you might be asking yourself, I've been talking about ECMAScript, ES6, and all that. So what does it mean? It actually stands for European Computer Manufacturers Association. Okay, so it's an organization that develops standards for information and communication systems, right? So That's what ECMA means. Okay, so in the context of JavaScript, ECMA created ECMA script standard, which defines how JavaScript should work across all browsers, like I said earlier. So currently, we make use of JavaScript in Chrome, we make use of JavaScript in Edge, we make use of JavaScript in Firefox, we make use of JavaScript in Internet Explorer. So all the browsers are currently compatible, like they work together. They are all making use of one programming language, which is JavaScript, and that is cool because just imagine you have to learn different kind of programming language to work with different kind of browsers. That's actually a huge work to do. Okay, so when you hear ECMAScript 6 or ES6 or ECMAScript 2015, it refers to the 6th version of JavaScript standard defined by ECMAScript. All right, so let's look at this. Let's say ECMA is the standard body, right? JavaScript is the implementation of those standards. So I think that would explain it better. So ECMA is the standard body, while JavaScript is the implementation of those standards. So there are core rules that have been set on how JavaScript should be used and all that. Okay, so in this video, we're going to be looking at all of that. But most especially, there's something we are aiming for, and why all this change, why all these implementations or standards is because currently now, if you look at JavaScript is one of the most popular programming languages used for web development, mobile apps, games, backend, and even AI, just like what I said earlier again. So JavaScript is one of the most popular programming language that is used for web development, mobile apps, games, backend, and even AI. All right. So you might want to ask yourself, why would I want to learn JavaScript, or why would I want to use JavaScript? Because currently we can use JavaScript for all these applications. Just imagine you using one programming language for the web, using one programming language for mobile applications, using one programming language for games, using one programming language for backend, using one programming language for even AI. That's actually cool. Even desktop applications with Electron make use of JavaScript and all that. So I think JavaScript is becoming something else, and I'm loving it because you can just use one programming language for everything. You don't have to learn Python, learn C++, learn C#. Yeah, all those programming languages are good. Those programming languages are actually good, but first of all, you have to gain your ground with one programming language. So even if you are learning Python, I would advise you to stick with Python, learn the fundamentals, and know the basic concepts then, because every programming language has their core functionalities, right? So we all know that currently JavaScript was basically created for the web. Yes, we all know that, but currently with Node.js being introduced in 2009, I think it can be used for games, mobile applications, backend, and even AI. All right, so currently let's dive into this course and look at the basic power and functionalities of JavaScript. All right, so thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.